Hello guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of a 6-video series on object-oriented programming. In the last video, we focused on making a polygon class, gave it some properties, and of course, used some constructors, which was the main focus of this chapter. So now we're going to be focusing on making another class. Making lots of classes is a very good habit. So originally, let's make ourselves a bed class. So obviously, a bed right here can be very useful for sleeping, I should say. So we have a bed right here. So there are many properties. We want to know if someone is already sleeping. So Boolean is occupied. And then of course we have the length and width as well. They can best be represented by an integer. So length and then int width. And then int, and of course, this is related to the mattress right here. So let's go ahead and make a class called a mattress. Originally because we want the dimensions of the mattress right here. So we have the int length, int width, and the int height of the mattress, because all mattresses are different heights as well. So now first of all we can focus on the mattress constructor. So in the polygon class we only involved the sample constructor, the no argument one, but we're now going to override the no argument constructor by just providing a constructor with arguments. So we're going to do int length, int width, and int height. Then of course we do this dot length equals length, this dot width equals width, and this dot height equals height. And that is our constructor. We can now do our toString. Okay, so return mattress length plus this dot length plus, and then we do \n mattress width plus this dot width, of course, and then plus and \n new line mattress height, and then we do this dot height. And of course that is our toString right here. So of course we have a class mattress. So notice how I didn't use public. So Java will be confused if you create another class that is public as well. So that's why I decided to do just class mattress. And of course we're worrying about public, not public right now because this is about modifiers and encapsulation. So we can first of all test this out in our bed class. So first of all, we can make ourselves a main method, and second of all, we can create a new mattress object. Let's call this m1 equals new mattress, and then of course we need a length. Let's call this 200. This is a pretty big mattress, and then 100. Then the height is going to be 30. Here we go. And IntelliJ just highlights the fields for us. Okay, so we system.out.println m1, and after we display it, then we can just go ahead and do some modifications right here. So we need a mattress mat. Let's call this mattress mat right here. So we're going to basically call a new class object right here. So we already have a mattress here. So now let's see what would happen if we print out a specific property. Hold on, my bad, it's dot length. Whoops, my bad. It's dot length. Here we go. There we go. So we got 200 right now. So there is a problem with reserving these data types. we actually have to make them private so that one doesn't change the values without permission. Because here's the thing, you can just do m1.length equals, let's just say, this much, and then let's just say m1.length is now, let's just say after this runs, 123,902, and that is kind of unreasonable. So let's just say we want to be able to change the values only with permission. For now, we're going to make these private. So, as we know right here, we get an error right here saying that the length has private access. But if we try to set the value, notice that we will also get an error because additionally it says length has private access in chapter 3.mattress. So that is how you can restrict like changing. So the good thing about making these private is so that you can choose to change the length right here. And how will you access these methods? That's another question. So you can use getter methods. So we can create a method corresponding to each of the fields. So we do public int get length, then we return the length basically. Whoops. Okay, and then we do one for the width and one for the height as well. So we return width here, and then we do public int get height. Return height. Here we go. Now, of course, to do system.println m1.height, notice that this will get us an error. This is highlighted in red. But if we did get height, then we basically can access the height as well. And on the bright side, we can choose to change the value if we want to with the power of setter methods. Alright, so now we have to do our setter methods. So we don't want to return anything while setting values. So we're just going to make the methods void. Public void set length, then int length. And then of course we just copy from our constructor. Then we just do set width int width. This style width equals width. Here we go. And finally we do the same for the height. And then we do this dot width equals, not this dot width, this dot height, my bad, equals height. Here we go. Now of course let's try setting the height. So the thing with void methods is that they cannot be wrapped in a system.out.println. So we just do the name of the object dot set. We're gonna set everything here. So let's just say 100. So actually, m1.set length, we do width as well, and we got 100 height, my bad. So now like let's just say you want to half all the sizes. So we can just do the current.length m1.get length divided by 2 basically. And of course we change all of these others as well. So m2.get width, and then we do m2.get height. Now let's just display the entire like toString. If we run it, then we will get the first result, and then we got the second result. We cut the sizes of each dimension basically. So now we have mattress private as well. We also want to make sure that our bed class fields are also private. So we do private boolean is occupied, and then of course we do private mattress mat. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and do public bed. We need a bed class constructor basically. Then we do boolean iso occupied, and then we have mattress mat. Additionally, a cost will also be useful, and we're also going to make it private as well. Double cost. as well. And then we just do this dot is occupied equals is occupied. And then we do this dot mat equals mat. This dot cost is cost. And there we go. We have our constructor ready. So now we have these private. We can choose to add getters and setters. Or we can basically choose to not add getters or setters. We can choose one or the other. And that offers us the flexibility. Encapsulation does in fact offer the flexibility. So we can just do the getter. I'll do the setter methods first. Public void set occupied. Okay. Alright, so Boolean is occupied. This that is occupied equals is occupied. Here we go. Then we do set dimension. We're actually going to do something interesting. Set dimensions here. So int length, int width, and int height. Here we go. And we're basically going to modify the mattress height, length, and width. So we do mat dot set height. We do setter methods for each of we use the setter methods for each of the dimensions. So we do mat dot set height. Next we're going to do set width, and then we do set length. And of course we can just do void set cost, double cost. Here we go. And we do this dot cost equals cost. Similarly, we need our getter method. Yeah, so basically we have our public boolean get is occupied. No parameters, and we're just going to return the field. Return is occupied, and then unlike what we did for the set dimensions, we're actually going to return the entire mattress object right here as the two-string representation. So basically, we're going to go ahead and make this of type mattress, and then get mattress get mattress. Here we go. Then we're going to return met. Here we go. And then finally we do public double get cost. We return cost. There you go. And now we need a two-string as well. So we do public string two-string. After this, we return all the properties right here. So we have the bed is occupied, so we can do dimensions plus this get mattress. We're now going to use our methods, and then we do this get mattress, and then \n my bed, and then is occupied plus this dot get is occupied plus \n, and then we have cost. Okay, cost, and then we do this dot get cost. And of course, let's try running a new bed. We're going to use our mattress object, but of course we're going to remove everything between the system.the_parent. So, or actually I'll just remove the mattress right here since I don't even need it. I still need the mattress object though. So we can create a new bed b1 equals new bed. Then of course we need is occupied right now. Right now it's false. Right now it's going to be false, and then we have our mattress mats. So of course we have m1, which is used as our mattress, and then we have the cost. The cost of the bed is usually 210.05. I'm just approximating. But anyway, we can just print out each of these properties as well. But encapsulation is basically exposing private fields using public methods and accessing them from there. And of course, see you in part 4.